Hello and welcome back to Afterglow episode 69. Oh boy, everyone loves the number 69, right? So, of course, I have to cover something that people claim is an adult game. This episode, I'm going to cover Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. This one's going to be a little different, going to be structured differently from a standard Afterglow episode. There's not a whole lot of music I can play for outtakes here. And honestly, while this is considered an adult game, it's not. There's nothing pornographic or anything about it. It's more inanely stupid than anything else. So for this episode, I'm just gonna sit here and play it. As far as my personal memories, there's not much there. Early 2000s, I got a 3DO. I burned a bunch of games for it. This is one of the games, and it's one of the early YouTube videos I made where I did a playthrough of it. Had never played it before, just set up a camera in front of an old CRT TV with a 3DO hooked up to it and played it. And I remember it being awful. Like, the old Choose Your Own Adventure books had more options and more gameplay to them than this game ever did. And it's also touted as a full motion video game. It's not a full motion video game. There is one full motion scene, and it's at the very beginning. Everything else is just still images with an audio track going. But anyway, that's going to be this episode. I'm just going to sit here with you all and play this game. So I'm getting ready to hit play, and here we go. It does take a little bit to load in. There's our 3DO logo. Still loading, I assume. There's our 3DO logo again. Made by Karen Entertainment, which I think this is the only thing they ever put out. God, I hope so.
Hi, my name is Jane. We hardly know each other, but that's about to change. You're going to get to know a lot about me, maybe even more than you imagine. This whole thing's kind of like a blind date. I mean, here we are in your brand new Corvette, riding along the super information highway. Put your big, muscular arm around me and whisper sweet things in my ear. And I promise to do whatever your heart desires, but only if you make the right moves. Just imagine watching me get propositioned by my sleazeball boss. Why, you could even make me strip for him. But if you make the wrong moves, you could turn me into a nun. Imagine that. Me? A nun? Ha! I don't think so. But it's really all up to you. God knows what you'll do with that hot little mouse of yours. Point is, life's a game, and this game is full of life. You do right by me, and I guarantee I'll do right by you. But please, please don't turn me into a nun. I'm not that kind of girl. I've got a reputation. Around town, I'm known as Microwave Jane because they say I heat up faster than any micro. And when the fire chief visited, he wrote up a new code and made me wear a smoke alarm between my thighs. And then the Coast Guard complained that I was creating tsunamis in my waterbed. And then the Pope visited and said I was the only person on Earth that'd been on my knees more times than he had. You know, the president's filed a restraining order claiming I have a romantic interest in the Washington Monument. Oh, you men can be so vicious. Look at me. Just look at me. Do I look like that type of girl?
Yeah, you do.
Well, if you think I'm that type of girl, you got another thing coming, mister. Because I don't do one-night stands, I don't date musicians, and I don't roll over just because you bought in this game. Fair warning. I'll be resisting your every move and enjoying your every mistake. I trust it won't be the first time you made mistakes with the opposite sex. Now listen up. The rules of the game are real simple. You see, I meet this guy in the parking lot. Now you are supposed to identify with this guy. I mean, you in your own perverse, simple-minded way are supposed to be him. Got it? Now, if you make the right moves, I end up with this schlep. That is, I end up with you. But if you get real lucky, you end up saving me from the bad guy. You become my hero. And as the hero's reward, guess what? You get to take me home and have your own degenerate little way with me. Of course, if you make the wrong move, you may just end up playing with your little mouse the rest of the night. It's all up to you. Are you game? Then come with me and you'll soon discover why plumbers who never wear ties are all around.
Yeah, so she went down to her bra and panties, no nudity, and told, as I'm sure you heard, some of the worst jokes I've heard in a long while. The machine gunning them out, trying to be funny yet erotic, and just failing miserably. And here we have the beautiful title screen. Looks like it was done in Microsoft Paint by a 5-year-old. Yes.
Don't keep me in suspense. Give me the full story.
Whoa, deja vu. I've seen this already. First decision, please.
Now, just in case you've never sat through this game, I'm going to give you all the full story. So it's going to be about 11 minutes of us sitting here listening in on the build-up to this stupid story, because I decided that we needed to build up instead of going straight to the guy in the parking lot, checking out this chick, and then the chick going in for a job interview and being more or less sexually harassed by the interviewer. Yeah, this is a grade A entertainment for the 90s, apparently. Like I said, I've read choose-your-own books, adventure books that are better. But enough of my rambling. Here is the full story. Because nothing says USA of patriotism more than a perverted video game that's not even really a video game. At least for generic guitar rock, it's not too bad, right? We are getting some strange imagery here. For one thing, everything is color reversed. The colors are all inverted. And occasionally we get a panda on an F1 race car in all these still images that we're getting. And then a very scary looking older lady in a face mask. Like a sleep face mask to take wrinkles out, apparently. And now we got a guy sitting up in bed. Cool. He is, like, built. He is not your typical guy. He's in really good shape. Apparently don't know how to reach over and answer a phone.
Yeah, it's me. Leave your message at the beep and I'll come back to you.
It's your mother. Now get your ass out of bed. I know you're there, John. John? I said get up, John. John, if you don't pick up this phone, I'll be in your face in 5 minutes.
Oh no, we don't want her to come over.
Yeah, Ma.
What are you wearing today?
My birthday suit.
Very funny. I want you to wear that nice tie I bought for you.
The polka dot tie? Get out of here. That sucks.
What did you say?
It's seersucker. I hate seersucker.
Polka dots are not seersucker. Just wear it. It'll make a good impression.
On who? The rats? Ma, I'm a plumber. Remember?
Just do it for your mother.
Ma.
John.
Yeah, plumbers aren't built like that. Let's be real here.
Yeah, okay. Okay, whatever you want.
Now, what have you done with Amy?
I got her boiling in garlic oil.
He
Don't
looks
get
nothing
smart with
like
me.
Mario.
Why haven't you asked her out?
Ma, I think it's pretty obvious.
What did you say?
I said she's pretty, but it's obvious I haven't had time.
Well, you better make time, mister.
And
you
obviously,
two are perfect together.
well,
She'll
not
make a
obviously,
nice
but
little
it's showing
homemaker.
pictures
Mark
of another
my
chick
words,
on here
it's a
that
match
I
made
guess
in
is the
heaven.
chick that
I
they're
think
talking
I'll
about.
wait till I
She's
get
not that
there.
bad looking, but they're like making it out like she's a dog.
Why
I don't
is it
get
I
it.
haven't seen you with any woman? Why is that, John? Don't you like women anymore? John, are you gay?
No, Ma, I'm not gay.
thank heaven. Then what is
Honestly,
it with
he
you? Why
does
haven't I
kind
met
of
any
look
of your
Chippendale
girlfriends?
gayish.
None are right for you, Ma.
You mean of all the women out there, you can't find even one to marry?
One's easy. I was going to marry 3 at the same time. Cheaper in the long run. Figure at least one will last me a lifetime. It's like the warranty they give you when you buy a water
Cut
faucet.
the crap and listen to me. It's time you got married. You need children. I need grandchildren. I need my only child to bear fruit. And in my lifetime, don't you love your mother?
Ma, just drop it, okay?
No, I won't. Amy's perfect for you. Poor thing's just waiting for you, John.
She's not my type.
And what is your type? Some biker slut?
Tend to feel bad
Hate
for Amy
me.
here.
Don't you? You hate my guts. Well, don't you? Go on, admit it.
Ma, it's just...
I'm sick and tired of your excuses. Now I'm having Amy over for dinner tonight, and I want you there.
Well, I'm busy.
You be there at 6 sharp, mister.
Ma, you're making me late for work. Love you.
You hear
Bye.
me, John? I said 6 sharp.
Bye.
I'm expecting you.
Have any of you ever had a conversation like that with your parents?
Hello?
Jane? Jane? You there, Jane?
Hello, Daddy.
Where are you, Jane?
You called me, Daddy. Don't you know where I'm at?
How the hell am I supposed to know that? Now, where the hell are you?
I'm home, Daddy.
What the hell are you doing home?
Okay, from the
Earth,
pictures,
Daddy.
Jane's dad really likes his wine.
Why the hell aren't you married yet, Jane? In that last scene, that bitch of a mother told her son to have kids. Now I'm telling you, I want some too. Your clock's a ticking.
Let's break that
Now, why
fourth
the hell
wall.
haven't you been productive?
I haven't had time, Daddy.
For Christ's sake, girl, how long's it take these days? You ain't that busy. Now, damn it, Jane, you get on the stick and make some babies for your poor old father before he dies. Honey, why don't you come down to the lodge with me Friday night?
The lodge, those guys are all geeks and dorks.
Yeah, well, maybe they're geeks and dorks, but they can make babies in less time than it takes you to put on shoes.
That's just the problem. Daddy, I gotta get to my new job.
New job? What happened to the last one?
Oh, all the guys kept hitting on me.
What? Did you hit him back? You should have hit him back. Who the hell were they? No one hit my daughter.
It's okay, Daddy, it's okay. It didn't hurt. Love you. Have a nice day, Daddy-o.
Wait till I get my hands on him. I'll kill him.
Yeah, it's already horrible, and we are less than 10 minutes in. There we go, this great moment of pictures of people showering with rockabilly music going on. Random cat picture. Cat looks cute. That's a leg. Okay. That's another leg. This is like the most this shows. Oh, wait. Following scene displays gratuitous nudity, supposedly. And there is no graphic nudity. There are censored bars over everything. Well, not just censored bars, but like a face of a dude with his nose overhanging. I don't get it. It's definitely a bunch of photos. Kind of risque, but they got the censored bar going. Of these people who are definitely considered, I would say, 90s era attractive. But that's an interesting segue. And now for more story, hopefully. Or just pictures of them getting dressed, working out, and playing with a cat. Sure, we'll go with that. You know, typically the first few minutes of a game wants to kind of get you into the game, or is this immediately taking you out of it? Again, I have not made one decision yet. It's just like watching a movie. Yeah, even the cat's running away. Now they are on their respective vehicles. The only plumber I've ever seen that takes a motorcycle to work, apparently. I think there'd be a work van or something, but no, biking. You know, technically, the chick's vehicle makes a more appropriate vehicle for a plumber than his does. Then they meet in this parking lot. Apparently just checking each other out.
Whoa! It's 8 o'clock and I'm seeing a 10. What I wouldn't give to do her plumbing.
And now we're going back and forth between the same two pictures of them looking at each other. Great development.
Whoa. I'd call that better living through chemistry. This is Harry Armas. Welcome aboard. Please extinguish all smoking materials during this story, 'cause it's gonna get hot enough as it is. And fasten your seatbelts, 'cause I'm about to turn this story over to you. Your mission, should you accept it, is to get these two lovebirds together. You know how difficult it is in real life. One wrong move, and you're sitting home alone on a Saturday night. One wrong move here, and the consequences for these lovers could be dire and unexpected. Fair
You got a
warning,
narrator
sport.
out of nowhere.
Go ahead, make their day, and your choice. But you better make it damn good. Remember, we're keeping score.
Yeah, this is like who's
So,
finding this
who
thing.
do
Like,
you
the
want to
points
make the
don't
first
matter.
move? If you want John to do it, hit A now.
Jane may be daddy's girl, but she's no slouch when it comes to getting what she wants. Besides, John's really a whim. Jane makes a move on him before he can count to 10. Watch out, John.
These two aren't ready to meet each other yet. Have them do it later on.
Okay, so the decision I'm going to make here, we're going to have John approach Jane. That's what we're going to go with. So we're going to click that and see what happens. And they're still staring at each other. Dude, start talking.
Hi, my name's John. I'd like to make you, meet you.
At least he speaks his mind. Hi, I'm Jane. God, he's cute. Great smile.
Jane? John and Jane. Corny. I guess I could change my name to Tarzan.
You know what? I really have to go, but it was nice meeting you, John.
Wait. What are you doing later? For lunch? Can I buy you lunch?
I can't seem too eager. Let's see how he handles rejection. I don't think so.
Wait. How about dinner? A weekend in Paris? 5 minutes of conversation. I promise I'll be good.
Hey, sport. Harry again. John made the first move just like you wanted him to, but now she's slipping from his grasp. We know she'd like to meet him. She knows she'd like to meet him. But does John know she'd like to meet him? What's a guy to do? It's up to you, sport.
John throws caution to the wind and pursues Jane. Be careful!
Do girls actually like guys who are really aggressive? I don't think so. Have John wait later on.
Boy, you can tell what direction they're leaning to, can't you? Anyway, we are going to go with John plans a vigorous assault for later on.
What a smile! What a bod! She's perfect. A 15. You jerk. You should have gone after her. She was just playing hard to get. What if you never see her again? I know. I'll put a note and my number on her windshield. Nah, she's not gonna buy that. She gets hit on every day. Damn! I should have gone after her. Now I'll never see her again. Shoot, I gotta get to work. No, damn it, I can't. This is more important than work. I'll just wait here for her. Nah, she'll think I'm a jerk. But who cares? God, I hate rejection. She's worth the risk. I can't miss out on this. We're too perfect together.
Oh, that's not creepy at all, is it? I guess we're going to cut to her now. In this giant high-rise.
Your qualifications are outstanding. Your recommendations superb. And yes, I know I promised you a job, but what happened was completely out of my control. Your position was canceled just an hour ago. I'm sure you'll find another job soon.
But Mr. Thrasher, I came all the way from El Monte. I was looking forward to this job so much. And I do love downtown L.A. I mean, I don't like the muggers or the dirt or the slums only 2 blocks away, or the trash or the homeless or the poverty or the crime or the potholes or every other person asking for a handout, but I really do love L.A.
There. Please, call me Mark.
Oh, God, this is the most humiliating experience of my entire life.
Oh, don't worry, Jane. If you're looking for work, you'll have lots of humiliating experiences.
Oh, but isn't there something here for me? I know. I'll start in the mailroom. I'll empty trash. Can I clean up offices? I'll even make coffee. I can work my way up the organization. I just need someone to give me a chance, please. Mr. Thresher, I don't have a lot of money. I was counting on this job, praying for this. Oh, God, Mark, I'm desperate.
Yeah, it's sounding like a bad porno.
Life isn't that harsh. Give Jane something to hope for.
Poor Jane. She got turned away.
Note, you must be 18 or over to take a look at this decision.
Now, of course, if they give you a decision, it's like, oh, you gotta be 18 or older to choose it, which is the hairball takes advantage of the situation. That's what you want to press, right? I mean, the good person wants to be Thresher, finds Jane a job. Then you have the bad part of turn away poor Jane, but then you have where they are literally telling you, hey, you gotta be 18 or older. So, listeners, I hope you're 18 or older, because by God, that's what we're clicking. Here we go.
You know, perhaps something can be worked out after all.
Yes?
Take your clothes off, Jane.
Oh, that was direct.
I beg your pardon?
You know, we get at least 200 qualified applicants for every position here. It's those people who do that little extra thing. They're the ones who get ahead.
Take my clothes off? You can't be serious.
I'm not whistling Dixie, Jane. Now, if you're serious about this job, you'll follow my first directive and remove your clothing.
Here? Now?
Read my lips.
No one told me about this part of the interview. I remember when I was just a little girl and I got lost in the park and I felt so alone. I couldn't find my daddy. He was nowhere around. No one was around. I just sat down and blew my little head off.
What?
So,
Take your damn clothes off!
Now see how your sick curiosity led Jane into this mess? My God, what kind of perverted monster are you?
Jane says no to this disgusting proposal.
If you really enjoyed the shower scene in this storyline, check out this decision.
Now, if I remember right, there's actually only one quote-unquote correct path through this game, and it's one that kind of doesn't make sense to a degree. But anyway, we are going to go with our heroine declines the disgusting proposal.
You promise I'll get the job if I do this one thing, Mr. Thrasher?
This little gesture will prove you're a team player, Jane. You have my word you'll get the job.
Well, I guess it'll be all right this one time, won't it?
Of course it will. You'll be very happy here working under me.
Well, okay then.
Why don't you get comfortable?
Well,
Take
that
a
wasn't
seat in that
innuendo
other chair.
filled.
Now that's better. That's the spirit. I knew you could do it. Hope you don't mind being videotaped.
The music makes no sense.
Oh, Mr.
for
Thrasher,
this.
Mark, I don't mind if you don't.
So she more or less took her top off while leaving her bra on, and then kicked him in the junk.
You think I'm an idiot? You think you can waltz in here with that perky little face and those bouncy little breasts of yours and you get whatever you want? I'm gonna teach you a lesson you'll never forget. Little bitch, no one does that to me.
I can't tell if he's holding like a pen or a pencil or a letter opener, but our pictures more or less have him chasing after her. She's going in the men's room, he's going in the women's room. I don't get it. Now they're outside, she managed to find her top again. There's our plumber just waiting away.
Help me, help!
Run, Jane, run!
A damsel in distress? Chased by a killer wielding a letter opener? Well, sport, you think you can handle this choice without getting the lowest score in the history of this game?
Who the hell are you?
I'm taking over this story.
Over
What?
my dead body?
No!
Yeah, this is what we needed, the fight between the narrators. Apparently we're going to have a new narrator.
You're not taking over the
No,
story!
it's mine.
It's my story,
It's mine.
damn it.
I'm taking
Well, I guess they
over.
had to stretch it out somehow, right?
Give it to me.
No,
You know, fights are a lot better whenever they're not photos of the fight, but instead of video of the fight. Which, I mean, it's a 3DO. They had the ability to do. Heck, there was a video for the opening. But no, we get pictures. Cool.
Phew. Finally got rid of that obnoxious character. And that horrible music. Name's Thelma. I'm what's known as a takeover artist, wanted in 30 states for hijacking fiction. Probably seen my face at the post office for terrorizing those Book of the Month Club romance novels. Now, if this is the first time you've had a story hijacked, well, buckle up, 'cause I'm in charge. Now, let's review the story up to this point. I'll just look at the choices you've made so far. Yes. I see. Well, what happened there? I don't see how you... How could you do that? I don't believe it. How could you make such choices? Were you raised in a barn? These are the most disgusting
I don't know what getting
series
raised
of
in the
black
barn
holes
would
I have ever
have
seen.
to do with the options
Let
that
me
we
look at
made.
this board.
Which, by the way, the options I've made so far
You
are the
deserve
only
every
way
right
to actually
that you have gotten,
progress
and even
through the
more.
main story.
You
The
will
other
hear from me
branches
again
just
in the next choice.
more or less end it and then take you back to a point where you have to make another choice.
Run, Jane, run. Run, John, run. John's not going to resort to violence. It's not politically correct these days. choose this decision if you think he's mad enough to try something else.
I can't remember exactly which way's the right way to go from here, but we're gonna go with John heroically dashes off to save Jane.
Help me, help!
Run, Jane, run!
Oh, look, her top's off again. So we're getting a bunch of pictures of apparently what's supposed to be a chase, which is actually them standing in line in front of many areas in LA and Hollywood. That's the best I can figure out. I guess it's honestly less of a game and more of a bunch of people that took a vacation, took some photos, and then went, how do we turn this into a video game? I mean, the main female lead is pretty hot, I'll give them that.
Run, Jane, run!
Yeah, I don't know why they felt the need to replay the Help Me Help Run Jane Run sound clip. The exact same one from earlier, mind you. Like, you're on a CD, you got plenty of space. Oh, random beeper. Now we got the, lead female posing with people, and then she punches the perv. Apparently she punches the guy who's trying to save her. That makes sense. Yeah, apparently what we needed is a musical montage. I'm not even kidding. Like, half the photos are like half a chase scene, the other half are like just pictures of Los Angeles stuff.
Jane, I'm here! Hold on!
Oh, we had to get a shot of her on stairs showing her underwear. But she doesn't match her outfit at all. Kind of weird. But anyway, they're going through this, it looks like this building that's in construction. Kind of like hiding from each other and trying to find each other. Now we got a fight with the two guys. You'd think the muscly dude would just like one-punch cold cock the chubbier interviewer dude, but I guess it's not the case.
Kill him! Kill that son of a bitch! Ooh, wait till my daddy gets a hold of you.
Call the police!
Whoa, whoa, no police. Don't call the police.
You're going to jail for what you did to me.
What'd he do to you?
He wanted me to strip for him to get a job.
You're disgusting. Go, call the police.
Wait a minute. Whoa. I can make you an offer you won't refuse. There's no way you'll refuse it. It's been proven in many, many movies.
What? A real job? Like in Working Girl?
No, I'm offering you a lot more than that. Try $5 million.
$5 million? For what?
One night with you.
I cannot believe how disgusting this story is. In the name of women throughout the world, I demand this story be stopped right now. I'm sorry, but I cannot allow this sexist trash to continue. I am going to liberate... What are you doing here?
Our interrupting narrator chick went from wearing a karate gi to a dress. And apparently the original narrator has come in with a plastic machine gun and is machine gunning her down. Guess he felt violent. But still just pictures. You get bullet holes in the pictures now. It's not even all going on her. The bullet holes are just going everywhere.
So much for that liberation front. I'm back in control now.
So she's dead. Apparently murder's funny now. Along with dogs and applause. Sure.
No one takes over my story. Men have been beaten, kicked, slugged, and spat on throughout this sorry tale. I'm telling you, I've had it with these uppity women. They can take over businesses, they can take over the damn government for all I care, but the one thing they will not take over is my story. And this story ain't over till I say it's over. Now let me see how you screwed up this time. Uh-huh. Just as I thought. You know, I give you a simple little task like getting these two lovebirds together, and look what happens. I hate to imagine what your love life is like. Now let's see if you can save Jane from yourself.
How could anyone refuse? Jane goes for it. Who wouldn't?
You know, Jane's really not that indecent. Choose this decision now.
Now, I mean, we all know what the real answer should be, but I will say this. $5 million? For one bad night? $5 million? Not even $5 million today dollars. $500 million of 1990s era. But, of course, we're going to select Jane rejects the power. Because, of course, she does, right?
Who do you think you're talking to? Some bimbo? Who the hell do you think she is?
Hey, let the lady speak for herself.
Tell him. Tell him hell's gonna freeze over before you'd accept such a ludicrous offer. Jane, I love you. I loved you the moment we met. I waited for you.
Which was like half an hour ago.
Idolized you. I've seen you in my dreams.
It is a lot of money.
But what about us? I couldn't stand it. Just knowing you were with him. Even if it is only one night.
What's one lousy night? What were you gonna do? Buy me pizza and expect the same thing?
No, of course not. Jane,
No,
it's
it's gonna
not
be
that
Taco
way.
Bell.
I don't want you for a night. I want you for a lifetime. I've been searching for you.
Freudian slip?
And yes, they kept an outtake in the game, because at this point, why not, right?
I'm going to use that. I'm going to take that together and use that.
Okay. All right, ready?
Oh, that's pregnant.
Okay.
All right. Down the top, basic.
Are we gonna start
Jane,
the scene? There
it's
we
not
go.
that way. I don't want you for a night. I want you for a lifetime. I've been searching for you. I mean, okay, maybe you're not perfect. Maybe you do like money too much. Maybe you are a daddy's girl. Maybe you are spoiled rotten, but you can't be bought. That sort of thing only happens in movies.
Who do you think you're kidding? Happens every day in the streets. How about 1,000 for a couple of hours?
Sure thing, buddy. Your place or mine.
Whoa! You're disgusting.
Then you two should be perfect together. He's all yours. Come on, Tiger, let's leave these lovebirds alone.
Wait a minute. Can't leave me here with her. What about the police? Call the police.
Deal's a deal. You called it.
See, Thrasher, you can buy love. You just proved it.
Don't worry, honey. He'll get his money's worth.
Help me. You can't, wait a minute. You can't leave me here.
And there we have Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. I think we might have one more decision to make. We're going to wait real quick and see and listen to this corny music.
I want to thank you for what you did. That was very brave. No one's ever done anything like that for me.
Oh, it was nothing.
Did you really mean what you said? You know, how you felt about me?
I've never felt like this about anyone.
This is so crazy. I feel so overwhelmed.
I love you so much. It's such a crazy world. If anything should happen, if something should keep us apart, oh, kiss me, Jane. Kiss me as if it were the last time.
Well, congratulations. It's finally getting steamy in the asphalt jungle. I don't believe you've made it this far, especially with a score like yours. Has John won over Jane with his heroics? Will he finally turn his life around and marry the woman of his dreams? Or would you like to see something completely different?
Hey, give me the Hollywood ending. I'm a romantic person, you know.
If you didn't like the first choice, choose the second one.
And of course, we're going to go with the Hollywood ending as they intended. So here we go.
I've never felt like this before. Never.
Me either, ever.
We get an image of a very sloppy kiss. I don't even think their lips are actually touching. Their mouths are just half open and really close together.
Maybe we should go somewhere and park. I mean talk.
Yeah, I'd like that.
What, talk or park?
Talk, for now.
I'm just testing.
What about your work? I thought today was real busy for you.
You just cleared up my schedule.
Now they're both unemployed.
John, I want to know everything about you. Where you live, what kind of work you do. That's so god-awful important. I like a man who takes his work seriously. I want to meet your mother
Jane, hold on a sec. I don't want us to get started on the wrong foot here. There's something you have to know.
Yes? What is it, dear?
Well, you see, it's about my work. I'm really a plumber.
Oh, I just love your sense of humor. You're such a joker.
No, I'm serious. I'm really a plumber.
John, plumbers don't wear ties. Now, come on, stop fooling around. I know. Why don't we get something to eat? I'm hungry. You have plans for dinner?
No, I don't have plans for dinner anymore.
Then why don't we go to my place? I'll cook something for you.
You cook?
Well, if it doesn't work out, we can call for pizza.
That sounds great.
What? My cooking or my pizza?
It doesn't matter. You've got me eating out of your hand already. Now, let's just pretend I was a plumber. Would it matter to you?
Now, stop it. You're such a jokester.
I'm really a plumber. My nickname's Rooter. Okay, what if I was a janitor or a garbage collector? Would it matter?
John, I love who you are right now. What's wrong with being an account rep? What's the big deal? Why do you want to be someone you're not? Just be yourself, John.
I'm trying.
Just so long as you're not a lawyer.
Don't insult me, Jane. I'd rather be a plumber. Are you sure you want to meet my mother?
I want to know who's behind this. Give me the credits.
Wow, you really want to go through this again?
No.
That's it, folks. Bye.
So at this point, that's pretty well it, unless we actually want to,
I want
see
to
the
know
end
who's
credits.
behind.
I don't think we actually need to do that, though. That is Plumbers Don't Wear Ties, making the quote-unquote correct decision all the way through to the end of the game. Maybe, if you guys are interested, I'll do another episode on this, like a bonus Afterglow where we go through all the other choices, but more or less every other choice in this game will pretty well end the game and then revert back to the main path. That's pretty well it for Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. So, yeah, pretty lame. I thought about doing a different episode for 69, but I felt like this one was more appropriate in a way. It's a game worse than this podcast. Speaking of this podcast, if you're interested in more, check the notes where we've got a Discord and a Patreon link. The friends of the show include Retro Gaming Roundup, Secret Levels, and the Lost and Gone podcast. Our show logo's been done from TobyVonDoom from Secret Levels, and the intro and outro music has been done by Grim from the Lost and Gone podcast. Thank you for listening to this weird playthrough of Plumbers Don't Wear Ties, and now you know the whole story.